Hi there and welcome. My name is Ameyna of Ameyna Pilates. We have a short and sweet, good full body workout for you today. The only props you'll be needing are some hand weights, which are entirely optional once we get into some of the arm work. I have 5 pounds on me today, but you're always welcome to go a little bit lighter or a little bit heavier depending on your preference. But with that being said, let's get into the sweat. We're going to meet me down on our mat into a 4-point kneel position to begin with. We'll start with hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're just going to take a couple of cat-cows right here to warm up the spine. So drop the belly down, big inhale breath. On your exhale, arch your spine up towards the sky. Hollow out the belly. And again, drop the belly down. I love a good cat-cow. It's so good for the spine. Drop the belly down. And exhale. Let's do one more. Last one. Go ahead and find a neutral spine. We'll go right into some thread the needles just for a 3 count on each side. Let's reach the left arm up nice and high. And then lace it underneath the right side. Ooh, feels so good into the spine. Lift up and lower. Last one. Lift, 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 lift. Reach, gaze follows the fingertips and lower back down. Come all the way back up. We're taking it right over onto the other side. Reach the right arm, gaze follows the fingertips, and then bring it back down. Reach, 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 and lace that underneath. Last one. Reach the fingertips nice and high, and then lace it underneath the arm. Nice job. We're going to take it right into some bird dog variations. I love a good bird dog. I love a good shoulder and hip dissociation. So we're going to go right into it, staying on our right hand and our left leg to begin with. Weight is evenly distributed between the left hand and our right knee. Extend the right arm out, left leg long, big exhale breath. Inhale, tap everything in. Extend and bend. So these are great because they warm up the core, but also warm up the entire body and posterior chain, which is really awesome. So it's kind of like a full body exercise. Also forces you to find control, keeping the weight over your midline. Last two. And one. Hold them nice and long. Let's take little pulses up and up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those all back in. We'll take it right over onto the other side. Evenly distribute the weight between the right hand and the left leg. Let's extend left arm long, right leg back. Bend everything back in. Extend long and bend. I'm already shaking. I'm already shaking. It's hard. Last 4. 3. It's hard if you're doing it right. 2. And 1. Extend it out. Little pulses up and up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that all back down. Send it into a child's pose. Take a little breather. On our next round here, we're going to stay in our 4-point kneel position, and we're going to work a little bit more into that bird dog variation, coming into some upper body work, full body work. So we're back into that 4-point kneel position, hands underneath hips, knees up, hands underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. I do that all the time. It's the worst. We're going to stay working onto just the right leg to begin with. So we're going to reach the right leg nice and long. Slight point through the toes. I'll scooch forward. I'm always too tall for my mats that I choose. We're going to take a big exhale breath. Lift the right leg up towards the sky and then tap it back down. Lift up, exhale, and inhale to tap. Lift and tap. Try to only lift your leg to hip height for me. Any higher and we'll start to find a little bend into the back. and we don't want that. So we want our gaze to stay down. We want to keep a nice long spine. We're squeezing through the glutes and the hamstrings as we lift our leg up, utilizing the core to keep us balanced. Last 2. In 1, let's keep the foot lifted. We're going to work a little bit into the upper body here. We'll keep that leg lifted. Take 1 tricep push-up for me. Tap the foot down and lift back up. 1 tricep push-up. Tap, lift. Nice. So if the lift of the leg into your tricep push-up feels a little challenging today, you're always welcome to continue with your tricep push-up, dropping the knees down, bring it back up, take 1 extension of that leg back, bend the knee in, take 1 tricep push-up. So there are always modifications to everything we do. That's the great thing about Pilates, is that it's accessible to everybody and everybody, which is great. Last one. Meet me nice and low in your tricep push-up. Hold here. Let's take little pulses up and up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the knees nice and wide. Let's send the hips back. Lengthen out through the arms to sink the shoulders down to the mat. My shoulders are already on fire. My triceps are on fire. It's a burn that works so good though. Again, this one is short and sweet. We're just working through some full body movement so you can get the most out of your workout today. We're coming right back into it. We're going to take it right over onto the other side. We'll reach the left leg nice and long. It's just a lift and a lower of just the leg to begin with. We keep both of the hips facing down. We're not dumping all of our weight into our right hip, letting our left hip hike up into the air. Both hips are on the same plane, hands underneath shoulders. We're pushing up and out of the back, pulling the shoulder blades across the spine. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up. Take that 1 tricep push-up. Push back up. Lift and lower. Push up. Nice. Flowing right here. Remember, you always have the option, drop the knee down, take your push-up from here, extend the leg back out. Push up and extend. Last 2. And 1. Meet me halfway up. Hold here. Can you open the elbows out and bring them back in? Open out and bring them back in. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lift all the way up. Set the knees down. 1 last child's pose all the way here. Reach the fingertips nice and long. Sink the shoulders down. Ooh. We're going to get a little bit into some standing leg work into the lower body. Then we'll wrap it up with some quick core. So we're going to reach the fingertips long, spread the fingers, curl the toes under. Let's send the hips back into a downward dog. Press the chest further into the thighs. Send the heels back. My hands are sweaty, so my hands are slipping. Pedal out the legs, take a breather. And then when you're ready, walk your hands into your feet into your hands. We're going to slowly articulate the spine all the way up, stacking our vertebrae 1 at a time as we roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back just a few times. Whew. She's warm up top. I promise you that. Then you're going to meet me facing forward. Feel free to grab those hand weights if you'd like to. Totally optional, and you can dump them at any point in time. So you're going to meet me in a sumo squat position. We're going to face the feet nice and wide. Toes are pointing out and away from us. Knees are going to follow the toes here. We're going to bring the weights into a bent position just out by our waist. Hands are also pointed out and away from the body. From here, we're going to take a nice sumo squat. Reach the hands out nice and long, and then bend them back in as you stand all the way up. So we reach out, lunge or sit down, squat down, bend the elbows, bring it all the way back in. Slight tuck of the pelvis under as you squat down. Reach the arms long. Pull them back in. Big exhale breath. Inhale. Exhale. You're here for 4. Last 2. And 1. Let's sit it down nice and low. You can bend the arms back in. Let's take our arms just into a simple lower, little bicep curl here, and curl back up. Lower down, curl up. So we're still on that external rotation with the arms. Pelvis is slightly tucked under. We're holding our squat. You're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's meet down in that 45 with the arms again. Slight bend. Pulse up. Pulse out with the arms. Up and down just a couple inches. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up. Shake out the shoulders. We're coming into a little lunge sumo combo here. So for this one, you can either bring the weights right to the waist, or you can bring them up to the shoulders. I'm going to prefer to bring them to the waist just to get into it. A little bit more comfortable for my shoulders here. We're going to take that sumo squat down. Hold here, come halfway up. Take a rotation out towards your left leg forward. Lunge down. And then return back forward for your sumo squat. So we're kind of never coming all the way up for me. We're always keeping in this nice low position. 1 lunge up, rotate back, sumo squat. Push that weight up and out of your left heel for me. Ooh, my cheeks are on fire. Remember, those weights are always optional. If you'd like to, you can always toss them off to the side or bring them right in front of the chest. I actually think I like this position a little bit better. Right in front of the chest. Nice job. You've got 2. Last one. Meet me low in your lunge. Hold here. Let's go ahead and lengthen the back leg nice and long. Right leg is long. We're going to go ahead and reach the arms by the sides. Hold right here. We're going to take it right into a scooter. Scooter the leg in, send it back out. Scooter the right leg in and push it back out. So it's a tap of the toes, extend back. Tap of the toes, extend back. Nice job. We're going to start to work those arms in. So with those weights in hand, we're going to start to swing the arms opposite way that we're swinging the legs. Bending in, working into the arms a little bit here. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Stand it all the way back out. Shake it out. Shake it out. We're doing that whole little sequence again. Then we're going to take it right over onto the right side for that lunging. So we come right back into our sumo squats for me. Arms out at that 45. Just a simple bend. So as we sit down, slight tuck of the pelvis under, inhale breath, reach the arms nice and long, exhale, bend it in. We're jumping right into it. Short and sweet workout. Extend out and bend back in. I'm breathing heavy. My heart rate is up. We are working. Workouts don't have to be crazy long. They just have to be targeted and right for you to get the best results. Nice job. Last 3, 2, and 1. Meet me low. Bend those elbows back in. Bicep curls right here. You got 10. 8. Last 6. 4. 2. and 1. We reach the arms back into that bent position. Little pulses out of the hands, up with the legs for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick reset. We stay in that sumo squat position. We're getting right into the lunge work on the right side. So for me, weights are going to come just in between the hands, right in front of the chest. Relax the shoulders down, give them a little break. From here, it's going to be a squat down. Tuck the pelvis under, rotate the left leg towards the right leg, lunge down a little further, push up, rotate back, stand up. So lunge down, rotate, lunge a little further, push up out of that right heel, stand all the way back up. It's a lot harder to teach and do at the same time. Oftentimes, I'm demonstrating a few moves or I'm walking around the room helping with corrections and form. So it's always fun to switch it up, challenge myself, get some of my own self-practice in with these. Whew. We're here for 4. Last 3. 2. Last 1, you're going to meet me nice and low, hold in your lunge. We're going to start to lengthen out that left leg nice and long, arms open up. Let's scooter just that left leg in and tap it back. Tap the left foot, tap it back. So we keep this slight bent in our right leg the entire time. Once we feel comfortable, we start to add in those arms. Arms move in opposite directions of the legs. Weights make it a little bit more challenging for the arms, but you can always get rid of those weights. You're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Take a breather. Go ahead and set those weights down. Let's grab a sip of water. This is a good one today. I like the short and sweet ones because you have to work so hard, get so much in to such little time. But we're going to end with some core work, then get into a little bit of stretching. So meet me down on your mat. We're going to come into a laid down position all the way. I just want you to bend your knees in. Feet will be heavy onto the mat. So we're in our laid down position. We're going to start with just some abdominal curls. Feet will be heavy, knees just in a slight bend. Interlace the fingers behind the head. We're going to take a big inhale breath. On your exhale, slight tuck of the chin to the chest. Pull yourself up, not with your neck, but by pulling yourself in with your core. And then lower it back down. So we curl up, big exhale. Utilize the core, pull belly button to spine as you lift yourself up. You'll start to feel this tug, like your obliques are starting to switch on, pulling towards your belly button. That means you're activating your core. You're turning on your powerhouse to lift yourself up. And you'll know you'll be able to get to that, or you'll start to feel that sensation. You really try to blow all the air you absolutely have all the way out of your chest. For 4. Sadie wants to join. Last 2. Oh, that's 3. Sorry. Last 2. And 1. Go ahead and lower that down. We're going to take it right into some knee drives right here. We're going to take a big inhale breath. On our exhale, drive the knee up into tabletop and then tap back down. We're alternating the legs here. So left leg, tap down. Right leg, tap down. Oh, it is so nice underneath this. I wish I could show you. Our tree is finally getting some leaves. And it's so pretty. They're all budding. It looks so good in the evening sunlight too. We got 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Leave that left leg in tabletop. Can you bring your right leg to meet it? Slight points into the toes. We're going to take it right into some toe taps right here. Tap the right foot down, big in, exhale breath. Inhale, drive it back up. Exhale, tap left. Nice job. If you want a little bit more challenge, you can even take it right into a dead bug. Reach the arms up nice and long. Opposite knee, opposite arm. Last 4. 2. And 1. Let's go ahead and keep the knees in. We're going right into the ab series 5. We're going to tuck the knees a little closer into the chest, slight imprint of the spine. Point through the toes. Take a big inhale breath. On your exhale, curl your nose up towards your knees. Create a tight little ball for me. Let's grab both hands onto our right shin. Lengthen out the left leg nice and long. Hold here. Big inhale breath. Exhale, switch the legs. Inhale, exhale, switch the legs. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both the knees into the chest. Don't let the head and chest lower. We're taking right into a double leg stretch. Go ahead and lengthen the legs out. Arms sweep behind you. Circle the arms down and around as you bring the knees back into the chest. Reach out long. Circle the arms down and around, bring them back into the chest. It's an exhale as you extend the legs. Nice job. For 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Little hollow hold. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap that back down. Hug the knees into the chest. Little circles with the knees. We got 3 more exercises for our ab series 5. Just 5. We've already done 2. So, we only have 3 more. Oh my goodness. It's like the sun went down and the bugs came out. But we're in the home stretch, so we're going to get through it. Similar to our first 2, we're going into single leg straight stretch. We're going to lengthen the legs up towards the sky. Stack the hips, the heels over the hips for me. You can take a slight bend into the knees if you need to. We're going to take that exhale, curl the head and chest up. We're going to grab as far up to the right ankle as we can. Slight bend of the elbows out towards the sides. Lengthen the left leg down nice and long. Big inhale breath. On your exhale, scissor the legs. Inhale, exhale, scissor the legs. Inhale, exhale, scissor the legs. Pull that leg a little bit deeper into the chest for me. Nice work. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen the legs back up to the sky. Don't lower the head and the chest. Let's interlace the fingers behind the head. Lower the feet down as far as you can. Big exhale breath. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Nice job. Last 4. 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. We got 1 more exercise. Hold it right here. Then we're moving on to some stretching. Fingers come back behind the head. Knees tucked in nice and tight towards the chest. We're going to bring that left elbow to right knee as we lengthen the left leg out. This is crisscross. Switch over, big exhale breath. Right elbow, left knee. Continuing to flow through this opposite elbow, opposite knee. Oh, my core is on fire. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I always forget how tough those are. But we are in the stretching portion. Go ahead and just take a couple of rocks of the pelvis back and forth. So imprint the spine and then rock it back through your thighs. Just massage out the spine a little bit. Tuck the butt under. Slight poke of the butt out into the mat. For 3. Last 2. And 1. Let's bring it into a figure 4 right here. So bring one foot over bring your right ankle over the left thigh. Pull the left leg in. Get a nice stretch down the glute for all that standing work we did. Just hold here for a second. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap the foot back down. We'll take that right over onto the other side. Go ahead and lace the left ankle over top of the right thigh. Pull the right leg in. Nice stretch. You can rock the hips back and forth. Pull a little deeper. Breathe oxygen into the tight spaces. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both feet back down. Let's open up our arms into a cactus, so 90-90 on each side. Let's rotate the feet out, or the knees out towards the left side. Nice twist in the spine. You can look over your right shoulder. And then let's take it over to the right side. We'll do this one more time each way. Ooh, my back cracked. Over to the left. And over to the right. One more little pose for you. We're going to go into a little bit of happy baby here. So go ahead and bend the knees in. We'll grab just onto the outsides of the feet. Bend the knees in as far as you can. Try to see if you can keep your spine and shoulders imprinted. I know I can't yet. I'm not that flexible yet. But just hold here, rock back and forth. Feel a little stretch into the hip flexors. You're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the soles of the feet together, sink the feet down towards your mat, knees nice and wide. Let's just close down the eyes for a second. Take a couple of deep inhale breaths. You can plant a hand on the chest, on the belly, one hand on both, arms down by the sides. Whatever you need. Just calm the body, calm the breath. Just let the hips and the knees sink. Hold for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Slowly bring the knees back together. Go ahead and meet me in a seated position facing forward when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was a short, sweet, spicy one. I hope you got a good burn in. Please go fuel and nourish yourself for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next one.